Beach State is dancing. They are a 15 seed, and they are taking on Arizona.
Forever the Dirtbags.
That's just their baseball team. That's just the baseball team's always been the Dirtbags. They're the 49ers.
I know, but...
Well, Sharks now, right?
Yeah, it's all very dumb because
Sharks.
you remember the old white hats that we all had in high school?
Oh, yeah, that said Dirtbags on it.
Dirtbags on them? Yeah, the LBSU Dirtbags.
Yep.
So they are forever immortalized as the Dirtbags. Just like South Carolina is always going to be the Cox.
That's right. And Oregon is playing. Huh. Oregon is playing South Carolina. The first time they've ever played in football or basketball.
Super weird. I honestly would have thought that they would have played in football. Weirdly enough. Like if you would be like, hey, have they played in their history? Like, yeah, sure. They probably stumbled across each other.
Might have. No. It's never happened
Interesting.
before. But Long Beach State is in the dance, and they are there because they won their conference tournament. They are conference champions of the Big West? Is that what they're playing?
Yes.
Well, their coach, Dan Monson, formerly a math teacher at Oregon City High School.
No kidding.
For 1 year. Yeah. Before he started his coaching career. But I think what most people know him for is being the head coach of Gonzaga when they made their first tournament run, and then he went and bolted to take over the Minnesota job. After that was like the first Cinderella run for Gonzaga.
Yeah.
You know, that's where the whole slipper still fits comes from with Gonzaga, is Dan Monson in those teams. Well, they were going to can Dan Monson at Long Beach State, and what they came to on Monday was a mutual parting of ways. We're not going to fire a guy who's led us to the tournament a few times, who's won a couple of Big West
who's been
conference
here
championships. He's been 2007.
Yeah.
It's a long run anywhere. And they're like, we're not going to can you. We're going to mutually part ways. They announced that on Monday, and then all of a sudden, here comes Long Beach State making a run through the Big West tournament. Boom. Take that, Zots. UC Irvine, which was a team that people were like, watch out for sneaky UC Irvine, the Anteaters.
They got snuck up on.
No, they got snuck up on.
We need more mascots like Anteaters.
Yeah.
That's the one nice thing about the NCAA tournament is with so many schools, you do get a nice little collection of mascots.
I think I know most of the mascots going through here.
Oh, God. What is it? Is it Vermont?
Catamounts.
Catamounts?
Yeah. I do not know Longwood, the college of Jerome
Kersey.
Yeah.
Indeed.
They are a 16 seed. I don't know their mascot, but I'm looking down. I think I got a lot of them. I think nobody's sneaking up on me this year right now.
They're the Longwood Lancers. The mascot is Elwood.
Nah, you just need to name him Jerome. Like in honor of Jerome Kersey.
I'm not going to...
You got to have...
He's kind of cool.
Yeah, looks like a big old horse.
Like a big old horse with dreadlocks.
But Long Beach State, they were going to fire Dan Monson, and here they are, sitting atop the Big West and in the tournament again. What a cool moment.
It was great. It was I mean, I've had a blessed... God has blessed me with a great career, and these kids have been awesome to coach. And when Jim Harbaugh says, who's got it better than him, somebody needs to tell him Dan Monson.
Now, your guys showed up big this tournament, made some big wins. What's special about this group of young men?
You know, they're good people, you know, and that's what you got to start with. They have character. You know, we had an up and down year, but they came in here and they played for each other. We quit playing together and started playing for each other.
Now, Coach, you have an amazing resume, a great career. Where does this moment rank for you as a coach?
Well, I got the 99 run at Gonzaga, but as Mark Fuchs said in a text, why don't we have a run at the first year and one in the last? So, but I don't think this is my last. I love coaching. I love teams. I need a new challenge, but it's life. It's on to the next chapter.
Hell yeah. How great is that calling out Harbaugh, too?
It is. It's also just great because he's not fighting against it. He's not bitter about it. He's just like, hey, man, it is what it is, but this is a great way to go out.
He gets it. And since taking over the Long Beach State job in 2007, this is their second NCAA tournament bid. The last time they made the tournament, they actually came here and were in Portland. I remember when they came to Portland, that 2011-12 season. You know, they were in Portland for that, and he's gonna bookend it with a run in the NCAA tournament. And look, you get Arizona. There's worse things that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, taking on another former Gonzaga assistant, Tommy Lloyd with the Arizona Wildcats. I would love. Those are the stories that I love. Like there's a ton of them in this tournament too.
There's one with NC State as well.
Long Beach State is one of them. NC State is a great story, but like Samford, UAB, James Madison. The James Madison story is crazy. They were a Division III school 20 years ago,
and now here they are.
In football, top 25 program. Basketball, top 25 program. And this is like one.
Are they a powerhouse?
I have no idea where they came from or where they're getting their money from, but it's working whatever they're doing.
Legitimately, top 25. And how many schools can say that in the last 5 years they've been top 25 in football and basketball? I bet you it's a short list.
Not from a power program,
even
not from a Power 5 program,
even from the Power 5 programs. It's not going to be a ton.
Yeah, you'll have, Texas will be in there,
Michigan,
Ohio State, Michigan a couple of years ago.
Ohio State hasn't been a top 25 basketball team
last year, weren't they?
Were they?
I think last year they were really good. Last year, weren't they? I thought they were good last year, but no, that list is short, and it's even shorter from non-blue bloods. When you take non-blue bloods into consideration, it's an even shorter list. I mean, Oregon was there, a couple of years ago. They haven't cracked the top 25 this year, but a couple of years ago, their football and basketball programs were, and that shows the health of your athletic department as a whole. I mean, really dang good.
They did make 25th in 2022.
Okay,
but before that, they danced back and forth. Oh, I'm sorry,
Ohio State. You're talking?
Yeah, Ohio State. They did move up at the end of 2021, 2022. They were ranked as high as 13th.
Yeah.
But
they've been pretty good, but obviously firing their coach.
Not
good, Bob.
Not great, Bob.
But James Madison, low key, power program. They are
legitimately. You're kind of looking at them like, what? This feels like what Louisville did 10 years ago. Not to obviously the same extent coming from Division III, but all of a sudden being a football and basketball powerhouse.
It's easier said than done. You either got to. Most times you have to pick a path.
Yeah, you don't usually get both.
Yeah, and it was Louisville getting that Papa John's and KFC money coming in,
and all of a sudden it's weird that the players followed along. Huh.
All right, Dan Monson, let's go. Former Oregon City math teacher. Long run.
There you go.
Long run.